Joseph Peter, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Shishi Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
The time I was about to clap the cheeks, but her crazy ex showed up at her house. Listen to this story. It gets wild. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
2003. Uncle sets me up with a chick that he works with. I think nothing of it. Chocolate, she bad, okay. Go to her crib. Sitting there, we are enjoying each other's company. We're getting close, we busting it up. All of a sudden, her phone rings about 10 times in about 5 minutes. I think nothing of it. Does it again. Now this time about 20 times, 25 times in about 15 minutes. Now I'm looking at her like, yo, you want to answer that? She gives me the, nah, I know who it is. You want to let me know who it is? Her exact words is, oh, it's just my ex. We just broke up. You know, ain't about nothing. He just can't take no for an answer. And I'm like, you sure I should be over here? She say, yeah. We sitting there, we getting all hot and heavy, start to kissing, start to touching. Phone rings again, and it constantly keeps ringing.
Nah, it was time to go, bro. Get out. Fast, not slow.
Now I'm looking at her like she's sideways. She finally answers the phone. First thing I hear from homeboy on the other end is, who you in the crib with? She goes, nobody. I'm in the crib by myself. Now I'm looking at her like she's sideways. Because why are you lying? If it's your ex, why don't you tell him the truth? That you got another nigga in the house. All of a sudden, he goes, all right, well, if you ain't in the house by yourself, come open the door. Her eyes got big as a bubbled eyes Benz. Like she just literally got in the, and you can see the fear come across her. I've never seen somebody so chocolate turn so white so fast. When she did that, I stood up, I adjusted my clothes, because you know, we was about to get a little hot and heavy. I had to adjust myself real quick. Literally adjusted my waistband, and I pulled out the 45 that I had on me. Cocked one, put it in the chamber, took the safety off. And I told her, I put on my jacket, I said, let's go. And she looked at me, why you got that in my house? We're not playing these type of games. I'm not about to lose my life because you want to lie. When she opened the door, 3 of his boys came in. All 3 of them had teardrop tattoos on their face.
Damn.
I had my burner out. They all knew what it was hitting for. Excuse me, I'm walking out the door. You talk to your woman. Listen, gentlemen, a lot of these chicks be gassing us up. Don't go to their crib if you ain't tooled up, because it might be the last time. And a lot of them will put our freedom on the line, because if something would have went off, everybody would have had to go, because I can't leave no witnesses. So be careful if you're going to be on the females' houses. Even when I drive out of state, that joint's...
All right, guys, so you heard the story for yourself. What do you guys think of that? When I hear this story and him explaining it, it definitely sounds like there were some red flags before it got to that point, right? But she probably looked good, like he said, and he couldn't turn down the opportunity. I think any woman that deals with niggas who have teardrop tattoos definitely gives off signs. There's signs. But as always, guys, let's check out a few of these comments to see what the people have to say. First comment here comes from a woman. She says, only comment that's missing from this conversation is men. When it's over, leave women alone. Let it go. I agree with that. Don't pop up. Don't call 100 times. Don't stalk or harass. She goes on to say domestic partner SA is frequent because men hate to lose their perceived control and ownership over women. Yes, women should move smart and men should learn to let go. Now, let's see, I was with her because that's great advice for men. Any man, listen, you got to learn how to let a woman go. Weak men can't let a woman go. Weak men cry, beg, and plead. And then they'll argue and justify the reasons they do that in the comment section down below. You look crazy. No woman is worth you literally beating up some other person, risking your future, your well-being. Learn how to let a woman go. That is true. But this chick's trying to also paint it like women aren't notorious for this as well. Shit. Women are also not very great at letting men go. They call 1,000 times, right? They'll go chasing. If they want something and they can't let it go, they will cling onto it as well. So both sexes need to truly learn how to let people go. Next comment here says, I agree with him. And as a single woman, you shouldn't be bringing nobody you just dated to your home. Everybody shouldn't know where you live. Another comment here says, bro, rule number 3, never, never, never go to a woman's place. Always go somewhere where you can control the environment. I think that's a good point. Another comment here says, phone. Being blown up is a sign to abort the mission. That's what I said. When we were watching that video, I would have been out of there. For real. He goes on to say, especially if you're not in your own environment. Hashtag Mal. Another comment here says, women and men need to take notes. Ladies, stop being so desperate for a man that you have to jump from one to another without healing with the heart and dealing with your baggage. Fellas, don't be too quick to get cheeks without getting to know these women entirely. It's okay to turn down an invite. Yeah. Don't be so thirsty that you're putting yourself in dangerous predicaments. Another woman here says, my client is going to a funeral this week for this same reason. Damn. So sad. I love my sisters, but females who do this ain't worth shit. Yeah, there's women out here who put you in dangerous positions, which is why I say you got to look out for those red flags, man. Another comment here says, some women have been the main reason why young men are dying. Yeah. As always, guys, curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.